Don't know what carpet to use. Well, if you're confused, I'm here to help you. I'm going to talk about carpets and how to best utilize it in your project so that you feel that you got the best product and the best results for your project. You want to be feeling so great, and a carpeting, the flooring that you choose really enhances a project. So don't miss out on this because you're losing out on a fantastic opportunity to really create a beautiful finish for your design. I'm in a showroom, carpet showroom, and I'm looking at broadloom. Now, broadloom comes off a roll. It's usually about 13 feet wide, and you might know it as wall-to-wall carpeting, which may have been in your mother's place, and you're like, oh my God, she's talking about wall-to-wall carpeting. I don't like it. I want to see my wood floors. Don't worry, I've got you. I'm going to tell you what you do with broadloom. Broadloom, because it's endless, it allows you to create a custom carpet for your space. That means that you can make carpet that cuts out all the areas, maybe a little niche around your fireplace hearth, lots of options with that. And you can still see the wood border around. You can make a 6-inch border, you can make a 12-inch border, whatever works for you. But you know me, and I say big is better. No one ever complained about it being too big, ever. So don't go small, go big. This broadloom comes in so many different colors and colorways and patterns and feels. I'm always looking for alternative threads for the carpet. Don't use wool or silk or any animal products in my selections. There are plenty of selections that aren't wool and silk. This one, nylon, polypropylenes, they're great. There's a lot that are stain resistant, friendly, uh, and beautiful designs. So you can get a custom look for your room. And surprisingly, this is really the most inexpensive option that you will find to get the biggest carpet that you need for your room. So don't neglect this when you're looking for an option for your carpets, because carpets are going to add a lot of dampening to your room, sound dampening. They're going to be sound absorbent. Make sure you get a carpet pad that adds another layer. It's going to offer warmth and color. A couple of things about carpets. There is something called a cut pile, which is like a shag. All the ends of the carpets are cut, which is great for pets. Now you can also do a loop. A loop means that here's a great example. This one is a loop here, and then this part is cut. So this is a combination, and you get beautiful patterns with that, with the combination of cut and loop. These loops are very tight. If you have any animals, make sure that you are examining how tight that loop is, because this loop is here as well. It's a little looser, and with the dog nails, cat nails, it's a lot easier for them to dig in and to unravel those loops. So think twice before getting any kind of loops if you have animals. But here's a loop. See, big loops, bad for animals, bad for cats and dogs. But I would say don't shy away from it. Just make sure that you ask your salesperson, your rep, your interior designer like me, is this going to work with my dogs? See, here's more bigger loops. So pretty. These are great. And here's a cut pile. Now here it's got loop and cut. And this isn't going to really affect a dog and a cat. But if the cats get into this, they're just going to claw through it, because frankly, these don't catch. They're all cut ends. I know I'm going crazy about this, but I have to say that most of my clients have animals. And so it becomes really important that this carpet has a longevity, and we want it to look beautiful and nice for as long as possible. You're putting a lot of money into it. You want to make sure that you get your money's worth. Loop and cut piles, something to take into consideration when you are looking at carpets. Now we're going to talk about indoor-outdoor carpets. So indoor-outdoor carpets have lots of different patterns and looks. Yes, they tend to be looped, but they're very tight, so they're friendly for animals, um, but they don't retain water. So they're not here. You can see the different colorways. They're great for outdoors, but you can use them indoors too. Indoors in areas like a mudroom or a bathroom where there is going to be water. You could use it in a kitchen or perhaps in a more used space like a playroom. Now, they tend to be a little harsher. They're not that soft feel, but they do last a long time and they look beautiful. We're not talking about broadloom now. We're talking about carpets. They come in standard sizes. Standard size could be like a 6x9, 5x8, an 8x10, a 9x12, a 10x14. But there is a limit to the size. These here are, these are 9x12s. Comes in so many options. You can get them custom made. You can get them in any color, pattern. They can be loop and cut piles. So many options. And this is a great opportunity to add pattern and uniqueness to your space, because when you get a custom carpet like this, it could be one of a kind. The problem with using the standard carpets like this that are in their standard sizes, 9x12, is you are now limited to that size, and could be a problem for your room. I always say go bigger. And if you're in a room that doesn't fit a 9x12, then you go to an 8x10 and it doesn't actually offer you that covering on the floor. Makes a room look smaller. Your eye is going to fall to the ground your eye is going to go to the ground when it sees the carpet. It's going to follow it to the edge, and then that edge of the carpet actually delineates the size of the room. So while we like to see the wood floors beneath, we also want to make the room feel spacious. And when you use that small carpet in a bigger room, or even a smaller carpet in a smaller room, it makes a room look small. So go wide. Beautiful. I love area carpets. They can come in so many options. So don't not look at these options. Just do some measuring of your space so you know exactly what size you can get. If you can get a 9x12 in the room, then go to 9x12. Now, that being said, when you go above a 9x12 into a 10x14, the prices shoot up. So because the size of the loom has to be so much bigger, and it's just exponential costs on that, which is why we talked about broadloom, and I love using broadloom. It doesn't have as many options in color and style and pattern and texture because it's coming off the roll, but it is a really good budget-friendly option. You can find plenty of budget-friendly area carpets, but if you're going custom, the sky's the limit. If you have found the information in this video helpful, useful, you share, like, subscribe to my channel, or wait for the next video over here.